Morning dear student, welcome in Sanskar Science Academy online classes. So dear student, I think you will be fine and follow the protocols of government to provide the COVID-19 and 20. So dear student, today we discussed about our biology चैप्टर फर्स्ट. हम लोग बायोलॉजी का चैप्टर फर्स्ट यहाँ पर डिस्कशन करेंगे, विच इज रिप्रोडक्शन. सो योर फर्स्ट चैप्टर इन बायोलॉजी अकॉर्डिंग टू NCERT syllabus is reproduction in living beings. So firstly, what is reproduction? Reproduction है क्या? तो just you can say it is a biological process. Biological process, it means reproduction is found in only in living organism. It means living organism ही क्या करते हैं? रिप्रोडक्शन करते हैं. सो इट इज बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस इन विच ए इंडिविजुअल गिव द बर्थ यंग वन. इट इज सिंपल डेफिनेशन. इट इज अ बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस इन विच ए इंडिविजुअल गिव द बर्थ यंग वन. ओके, नाउ our next point, simply what is life span? What is life span? After the birth, an individual undergoes into adolescence, puberty, thus I can say. Then after, finally, it goes into the death condition. That it means natural death. So what is a lifespan? It is a period or time between the birth and natural death. So what is lifespan? It is a time period, or simply it is period between the birth and natural death. Lifespan is different in living beings. It may be 5 minutes, few seconds, 30 minutes, 100 years, 500 years. So I can say it is different in plants or animal. Now, especially I can say bacteria undergoes into reproduction after the birth in 30 minutes. So simply I can say lifespan of bacteria is 30 minutes. Now it is universal truth. A organism always undergoes into the natural death. यानी कोई भी ऑर्गेनिज्म जो यहाँ पैदा हुआ है, जिसने यहाँ जन्म लिया है, उसकी नेचुरल डेथ होगी आफ्टर द लाइफ स्पैन. But especially some animals or plants, are single celled. Single cell, it means unicellular, and unicellular animals or living beings never undergoes into the natural death. यानी जैसा मैं आपको ये कहना चाहूँगा, यस आई कैन से स्पेशली लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म विच आर सिंगल सेल्ड और यूनिसेलुलर, उनकी कभी भी नेचुरल डेथ नहीं होती. सो हियर इज वन क्वेश्चन, अ वेरी स्पेशल क्वेश्चन, व्हाई इट इज व्हाई सिंगल सेल एनिमल नेवर अंडरगोज इनटू द नेचुरल डेथ? तो सिंपली cells have division capacity. It means cell क्या करती है, डिवीज़न करती है. नाउ सेल डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 cells, 4 cells by the mitotic and meiotic division. So simply cells undergoes into division. Due to division capacity, single cell animals never undergoes into the natural death. सिंगल सेल एनिमल्स उनमें डिवीज़न कैपेसिटी है और उसी डिवीज़न कैपेसिटी के कारण उनकी कभी भी नेचुरल डेथ नहीं होती है. आर यू अंडरस्टूड? सिंगल सेल एनिमल्स की कभी भी नेचुरल डेथ नहीं होगी. नाउ नेक्स्ट, टाइप्स ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन. सिंपली रिप्रोडक्शन कितने टाइप का है, टाइप्स ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन. तो सिंपली रिप्रोडक्शन डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 टाइप्स. वन इज वेजिटेटिव रिप्रोडक्शन, second asexual reproduction, third sexual reproduction. So type of reproduction are of 3 types: vegetative, asexual and sexual. Especially in this type of reproduction, vegetative reproduction is primitive type of reproduction and sexual reproduction is advanced type of reproduction. ये वेजिटेटिव रिप्रोडक्शन प्रिमिटिव टाइप है और ये एडवांस टाइप है. सिंपली इन द वेजिटेटिव रिप्रोडक्शन, न्यू जनरेशन और न्यू यंग वन इज सिमिलर टू parentile generation. It means just I can say it is a clone. So simply in vegetative reproduction, offspring is similar to parentile generation in the genetically and the morphologically. Same conditions are present in asexual reproduction. So in advanced biology, only 2 types of reproduction are present. Only 2 types. Why it is of 2 types? Because vegetative reproduction and asexual reproduction are similar. By the vegetative reproduction and asexual reproduction, offsprings are similar to parental generation and they are named as a clone. So here is only 2 types of reproduction. One is asexual reproduction and second is sexual reproduction. So how many types of reproduction are present in living beings? So just you can say only 2 types. One is asexual reproduction and second is sexual reproduction. Now we discuss about asexual reproduction in plants or in animals. So our first point is this: asexual reproduction in plant. Especially in plants, asexual reproduction is divided into many categories, in which one is vegetative reproduction. So vegetative reproduction is included in the asexual reproduction. So simply, what is vegetative reproduction? Especially in vegetative reproduction, vegetative part of plant participate. So simply, here is a one question. Which are the vegetative part of plant? So simply, in vegetative reproduction, root, stem, leaf or leaves, and bulbil. These are four vegetative part of plant, and they participate in the vegetative reproduction. Part which play the role, part like root, stem, leaves or bulbil, which play the role in vegetative reproduction are known as propagule or propagule. So simply, what is propagule? Here is one question. What is propagule? So your answer is vegetative part of plant which play the role in vegetative reproduction are called propagules, and propagules are root, stem, leaves and bulbil. So vegetative reproduction is also known as vegetative propagation. So why vegetative reproduction is called as vegetative propagation? So your answer is, especially in vegetative reproduction, root, stem, leaves and bulbils are play the important role, and which are known as propagules. So vegetative reproduction is also known as vegetative propagation. Now, what is the specific characters of vegetative reproduction? Especially in vegetative reproduction, propagules play the role. You know what is propagules? Second, offspring is similar to morphologically and genetically. I repeat, offspring is similar to parental generation in the morphologically and genetically, and this type of generation is known as clone. So by the vegetative reproduction, we produce clone, and this vegetative reproduction is used in micropropagation. You know what is micropropagation? शॉर्ट टाइम में सिमिलर प्लांट्स को लार्ज अमाउंट में क्या करना, डेवलप करना, वो होता है माइक्रो प्रोपेगेशन. सो सिमिलरली in the micropropagation, vegetative reproduction, or just I can say asexual reproduction, is very useful. Now our point is propagation by stem, propagation by root, propagation by leaves, and propagation by bulbil. So our first point, propagation by stem, यानी स्टेम से रिप्रोडक्शन कैसे होता है, वेजिटेटिव रिप्रोडक्शन कैसे होता है. सो स्टेम इज जनरली, stem is aerial part of the plant. I repeat, generally stem is aerial part of the plant, but it can be underground or semi underground. जनरली ये एरियल पार्ट होता है, बट ये अंडरग्राउंड भी हो सकता है और सेमी अंडरग्राउंड भी हो सकता है. एंड इट बियर और डिवाइडेड इनटू node and between two nodes internode. So what is specific characters? Specific characteristics of stem? It is divided into node or internode. It is aerial part, and node part bears buds. These are buds, and buds convert into new branch. If a bud convert into new branch, this type of bud is known as vegetative bud. I repeat, if any bud convert into new branch, it is known as vegetative bud, and if bud convert into flower, it is known as sexual bud. Okay, so two type of buds are present in or found in or situated on the stem: vegetative buds and sexual bud. Especially in vegetative reproduction, vegetative buds are useful, not sexual bud, because sexual bud convert into flower, and flower is a sexual part of a plant. Now, I told you that stem is generally aerial, but it may be underground or semi underground. So simply, next point is modification of a stem. It is very necessary for the vegetative reproduction. So stem are divided into, modification of stem is of generally two types. One is underground, second semi underground, and third aerial, but aerial part is not here compulsory. Underground stem, semi underground stem, and aerial stem. So our next point is types of underground stem. So it is our first class. I repeat, chapter number first, reproduction in living beings. What is reproduction? It is a biological process in which an individual give the birth young one. What is lifespan? It is a time period of birth and natural death. It is different in different animals or plants. Single cell animals never undergoes into the natural death because they have division capacity. Types of reproduction, generally three types of reproduction is present in living beings: vegetative, asexual, and sexual. Vegetative reproduction is primitive type of reproduction, and sexual reproduction is advanced reproduction. By the vegetative reproduction and asexual reproduction, new offsprings are similar to morphologically and genetically to the parental generation, so they are is known as clone. So we divide the reproduction only in two types. One is asexual reproduction and second is sexual reproduction. And asexual reproduction is present in plants or animals, in both. So first our point is vegetative reproduction in plants. What is vegetative reproduction? Especially vegetative reproduction especially in vegetative reproduction, vegetative part of plant participate or play the important role. Vegetative part of plant, root, stem, leaves and bulbils. Root, stem or leaves or bulbils, which are also known as propagules. So what is propagule? Just your answer is propagules are vegetative part of plant which provide the which play the important role of vegetative reproduction. So vegetative reproduction is also known as vegetative propagation. Now propagation by stem, root, leaves and buds. These are specific characteristics of a stem. Stem is generally aerial part. It bear nodes and internodes. Especially at the nodes, buds are present, and buds of two types: vegetative buds and sexual bud. Vegetative bud convert into branch and sexual bud convert into flower. For the study of propagation by stem, it is very compulsory modification of stem. So simply three types of modification or two types of modification are present in stem: underground and semi-underground. Now in next class we discussed about types of underground stem and semi-underground stem.